What's up, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Another new begonia. It just never ends. I can't control myself. Anyway, I just want to show you this new member of the family. They consider this a Rex Rhizomatous. Again, I will know for sure once it blooms if it holds its flowers high above the leaves on a stalk, then I know that it's just a rhizomatous, not necessarily a rex. But if the flowers are kind of between the leaves, then I know that it is specifically a rex. That's usually how you could tell. But anyway, they call this a Rex Rhizomatous, so that's what we're going to do for now. This is called Tiger Star, okay? Similar to some of the other begonias that you probably can find on the internet, like Tiger Paw and just plain old Tiger. Similar, but a little bit different. This one has beautiful lime green coloring in the leaves, and the edges and some of the speckling on the inside is a deep purple, almost black. This is another one where, depending on how the light hits it, it has like kind of like an iridescence to it. I don't know if I'm getting that to show you, but anyway, the new leaves come out even lighter lime, and they mature to a deeper green, almost like a Kelly green. So, yeah, but a pretty vigorous grower. Since I've gotten it, and it's only been like a week and a half, I've already gotten some new leaves. Okay, you can see that there. This one here, all the light green lime leaves are fairly new. And the darker green, like I said before, are the older leaves. This one is really pretty. I mean, not everything has to have pink, red, purple. You know what I mean? Some of the green, interesting patterns on leaves, green leaved with interesting patterns, are beautiful. So something like this I find just as interesting. Oh, there's the sheen. You see that sheen? So interesting. Anyway, the underside of the leaf is a very, very pale green. Almost looks silver in the video, but in person it's more like a very pale green, and the edges have maroon. This turns into a deep purple or black on the leaf surface, probably because the green is a darker green on the top of the leaf, and underneath you can see that it is maroon. As a rhizomatous or Rex begonia, this can be propagated by leaves, and just like I said in a previous video, you can either cut the leaf all the way down, the petiole, which is the leaf stem, put it in some water and wait for roots, or you can cut the leaf into sections, and each of the main veins has the potential to grow a new plant. So what I like to do, and I'm sure I've said this before or a million times, I take the leaves that aren't perfect, that nobody would want, and I either, cut the petiole nice and low, stick it in some water, let it root, or I'll chop it up and propagate the sections, or I will cut the middle section out with the stem, with the petiole, so that disc of leaf with the stem I can propagate on its own in water, and then the rest of the leaf I kind of wrap up into a cone, and you can stick that into some perlite, into some sphagnum moss, or my favorite, which is acrylic yarn, and it will take off. And each of those veins, again, has the potential to grow some new plants. So if you're going to pot this up in in traditional medium, potting medium, an indoor houseplant peat-based soil is usually best with added perlite. I always like to add extra perlite, especially for begonias, because they are susceptible to root rot, especially if you are heavy-handed with your watering, which a lot of us are. But adding that perlite to the mix really makes a difference. That's what's been able to allow me to pot some of my begonias up in soil, in potting medium. Otherwise, I use alternative methods. Perlite, acrylic yarn, and some sphagnum moss. But even sphagnum moss can get a little bit waterlogged. Anyway, Beautiful, beautiful plant. If you come across any of the tiger series, I guess you can call it, of begonias, they usually consider them Rex begonias. So any of the tiger, whether it's tiger star like this one, tiger paw, plain old tiger, anything, they're very similar. There are some differences. Some of them have like a bronzy color leaf surface with the purple streaks and a purple patterning, but they are all very beautiful in their own way and very easy to grow. As long as you have the right medium for indoors, as long as you can make sure that there is some sort of humidity. These guys are pretty forgiving when it comes to humidity, so if you have a very dry house, like if you have the AC on or your heating is very dry, they'll probably be okay. But you definitely have to make sure that you water them, but with the right medium. That was always my issue. But I have overcome that. So if you have challenges with Rex begonias or with Rhizomatous begonias, any type of begonias really, indoors, just reach out, because I have experimented so much, especially on this channel. I've shown a lot of my experimentation, and I've come up with some really effective ways to grow these plants. So just reach out. There is hope, you know. I used to think, oh God, Rex begonias, forget it. I'm not going to get another Rex begonia. It's just going to die on me. And then after experimenting, I have, and this is just one little space, I have so many other areas. I have racks with grow lights with Rex begonias and Rhizomatous begonias. And then I have cane begonias by windows. It's really awesome. There are definitely alternative methods to growing these plants and being successful. So if you have any questions about this plant, about any Rex or Rhizomatous begonias, or even cane begonias, just reach out, leave a comment, because I answer everybody, and I love talking about plants. Like, it's more than just a hobby. It's almost like a lifestyle. If you're a plant parent, you know it is a lifestyle, and it brings so much joy to myself and so many other people. So reach out. It would be my pleasure to have a nice conversation about your plants, my plants, anyone's plants. If you found this video and other videos on my channel helpful, informational, if you enjoy them, then don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell if you want to be notified, and I will see you in the next video.